Hey everyone, this is Sunblock24, and before we go any further, I want to remind you to keep your phone vertical and click that full screen icon on the bottom right. Now, today I'm going to show you the Phoenix deck that I've been working on, and I tried a ton of versions of this deck, and I just can't get Phoenix to work properly. And so this is the final version I ended up with, and basically in this version, what you try to do is you try to get Phoenix or Red Dragon Ninja out as soon as possible. And let me get to the deck list, and then we'll go ahead and or I'll go ahead and explain what the combos are and how you want to play this deck. So basically, we're running 2 Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys. We're running 3 Red Dragon Ninja, 2 Hand of Nephthys, 2 Planet Pathfinders, 2 Firebirds, 3 enemy controllers, 3 Fire King Islands, 1 Storm, and 2 Wild Tornadoes. Now, the replays that I've recorded, they were like this. Some of them are of this version. Other ones are like a version where I was running 3 Twisters instead of the Tornadoes and the Storm. So I did change it like as I was playing, and I did try a ton of versions, like I said. So if you have 3 Phoenixes, go ahead and that third one, take one out of the Red Dragon Ninjas. The only reason I don't have the 3 Phoenixes is because I don't have 3 Phoenixes. I only have 2, so that's what I put in. So basically, what you want to do is you want to get to Fire King Island as soon as possible, and that's why we're running 3, and then we're running the Pathfinder. The Pathfinder, once you summon it and activate its effect, you can get a Fire King Island, and then from there activate the effect and summon a Red Dragon Ninja or a Sacred Phoenix like right on the spot, so you don't have to wait any more time. Now, another combo that you can do is if you don't draw any of the Red Dragon Ninjas or any of the Phoenixes, what you can do is you can activate the island, then with its effect summon a Firebird, and this is the only other Firebird that I could find in my whole card list that was a Fire Wing Beast. So that's the only reason I'm playing it. So I'm playing 2 of it, and throughout the versions that I tried, I played 3, I played 1, but I think 2 is that's where it needs to be. So you special summon that one, and then you summon a Hand of Nephthys, activate Hand of Nephthys effect, and you get a Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys. So that's one of the little combos that you can do. Another combo is you summon the Phoenix, well the Firebird, not the Phoenix. You summon this little guy, activate enemy controller, tribute the Firebird, take control of their monster, summon Nephthys, send up their monster and your monster, and just go ahead and get a Phoenix out of that. Another thing that you can do is you activate, this is like a last resort thing, or is something that you can do to maybe get rid of a monster that you can't get rid of, like a Blue Eyes or something. What you do is you do the same combo with the island, and you always have island because, like I said, you're basically running 5 copies of it, and then on top of that you're running restart. So you activate the island, activate the effect, summon Firebird, activate enemy controller, and then activate Storm. And what that would do is it'll destroy the island and any other cards you have set, and in return it automatically blows up all of your monsters, which gets rid of that opponent monster that I guess that you had trouble with. And then from that you can summon or activate another island, and then summon the Phoenix or the Ninja again. So the deck is, I'm not going to say it's super competitive, because it's not. And I did try to make it as competitive as possible, but every now and then you do get dead hands and you can't do anything with it. And Blue Eyes is just it's a huge monster, and this deck has trouble playing against it. So if your opponent summons Blue Eyes like really early in the game, most of the time you're gonna lose if you don't have an enemy controller, or if you don't have a Tornado with a Storm. So whenever your opponent has that Blue Eyes, it's just really hard to get over it. Now let's go ahead and get into the replays, and we'll see how you'll get to see how the deck works. Now I did lose a ton of games with the deck. I'm not gonna say that the deck completely destroyed, because it doesn't. And I did lose a ton of the games that I played. Alright, so let's play against this Pegasus. No, if it would load. Alright, so playing against Pegasus with Bandicoot. He's using Mind Scan, and I'm using Restart.
Duel.
Alright, so I get a decent hand. I can go ahead and activate the island to summon a Phoenix or a Ninja, and I go for Phoenix. And I go ahead and attack us. That was the second game, the second turn. So he activates Polymerization, and from this, I think he just completely destroys me because I can't get over that. And Python is just a huge monster when he comes out of it. You can't get rid of him, and he negates. As long as he has cards in his hand, he negates spells. And here I set a monster, and I was just, it was just kind of, it was a bluff. I was bluffing a mirror one. He kind of fell for it, and it goes several turns with him thinking it's a mirror wall or something. And this is where the deck kind of stalls. Maybe if I put in I thought about putting Tribute to the Dooms, but it's still the same thing with enemy controllers. You can do it kind of the same place with enemy controllers instead of Tribute to the Dooms. Because if you had any of them, or maybe Tribute to the Doom might work a little bit better. I don't know, to get rid of all those cards in hand that you can't use because you already have a monster on the field. And here's where I take control of it and then send it out for a Phoenix. But Phoenix can't really do anything because Blue Ace is 3000 attack. And you can abuse Fire King Island so much. And if only I can get the deck to work a little bit better. This deck, I think it would be OP, but like I said, I'm currently not there yet, and I don't have like an amazing build. Or I do try to build it as like where you don't waste as many cards as possible, but you still get those dead hands, and you do have to waste cards every now and then. And here I was gonna lose, so there was really nothing else I can draw. And I was hoping for like a ninja or something and that draw, but I didn't get anything, and he just attacks for game. All right, the next one, it's against another Pegasus. Oh, and one thing is I'm trying to do a zombie deck, but I can't get Gosuki's just to save my life. I've opened a ton of packs, and I still don't have a single copy of it. And if I don't get it here in the near future, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the deck without the Gosuki's. All right, so I get Island. Go ahead and activate Island to summon the Ninja, and then I set up little Nephthys guy, so attack, and then he has just shooter. It was too bad that wasn't a Phoenix. The Phoenix could have been special summon my standby phase better well. So I do get a little Firebird. I summon the Firebird, summon the hand of Nephthys, activate effect, and get a Phoenix out of that. Then I'll go ahead and attack over it. And then he surrendered. So in that replay, you can see a ton of combos that you can do with it. Against Yamayugi, I think I'll lose. I'm not entirely. I don't remember the replay, but let's see what happens. All right, and I'm going first. Oh, this is the version where I had Tribute to the Dooms, and I was just testing it out, but it didn't work out that well. I don't know if it was just a bad hand that I drew or what it was, but it wasn't working. So activate the Island, activate the effect, summon the Phoenix, and then set the hand. And here I get a Red Dragon Ninja that I can't really use. And here I think I've made a mistake. I should, when I see that he wasn't playing the, what is it, Yumi or Omi, or the field spell, I can't remember what the name of it is. I shouldn't have had attack for 2,000 damage, because then he would have activated Destiny Draw, and then he just completely destroys me, I think. And from here on, I don't think I can get over the 29. And that's one of the major problems with the deck, is that if your opponent summons a high attack monster, you really can't do much about it. And the deck just tilts over. And here I will go ahead and activate the island to try to bait out the cards in his hand. I'll try to bait out the paladin. But he still has enough cards because it was a Shard of Greed, so there was really nothing I can do. And here I had already surrendered, and that's the only reason I wasted my hand. There was like no point in doing anything. Alright, against this sort of Kaiba, don't really remember the replay that much. But let's see what happens. Yeah, I've played against this guy before, I think, Cyclone League. He might have just gotten a blue ice and just beat me out of that. So, again, go ahead and restart because that was a terrible hand.
Duel.
And at least I got an island in that hand, so... And then another island, so go ahead and activate island for Ninja, and then set the Nephthys. Yeah, he gets a blue ice, and again, I run 3 enemy controllers in this particular version, and 2 Tribute to the Dooms, and I still don't, I don't know if it's luck or what it is, but I never have anything whenever the opponent summons blue ice. And then just Blue Eyes just has his way and just destroys everything because he's 3,000 attack. Alright, so summon, like, I can't really do anything else. I was going to summon the Firebird to get a Nephthys, but there won't be no point in that since he can just go ahead and run over it. Oh, I got an enemy controller, and I was thinking that I could just well, I think I did attack again. Yeah, alright. So this is the one version, the one replay where I did win because of the enemy controller. But there's a ton of other games that I played and I lost just because I had a blue eyes out. Alright, let's see. I don't remember this replay either. Alright. Okay, he's using Harpy's Hunting Ground, that's fine.
Duel.
But I do have the Firebird combo, so I go ahead and activate it and get the Nephthys. And then even if he gets a Harpy Lady, he just destroys my my island, and then the Nephthys just comes back. I think that's exactly what happens. So Harpy's Hunting Ground is at a disadvantage against the Phoenix. He destroys the island, Adam destroys Nephthys. He takes, he didn't even attack, I don't know why he didn't attack, but Nephthys comes back, he Divine Wraths it. And that's one of the cards that just destroys his deck too, I think. And here I try to get it around and hope that the next turn I get a Ninja or a Phoenix. Alright, so I didn't end up drawing anything, so I just go ahead and surrender. So the deck overall, I'm going to say it's going to be like a low tier deck. I did try a ton of versions with Phoenix. Maybe I don't have the correct or the best deck yet, and maybe when they release more cards, the deck will be a little bit better. I did try it with Fire Kings, and the Fire King version wasn't any better. I think this particular version is better than the Fire King version. The Fire King version can do some combos, but all it really does is it gives you some hand advantage with cards that you can't really do anything with. So that's the only reason I didn't like the Fire King deck. Maybe when more Fire Kings come out, it'll be a little bit better. But for now, in my opinion, this is kind of a better version than most of the versions that are out there. So if you want to go ahead and try it out, I do suggest that you try this version. And just if you do try it, let me know how it worked out for you. And like I said, the biggest thing that this deck has is it loses to high attacking monsters. And if you don't draw the correct cards, there's really nothing you can do. You're just going to lose. So I think that's going to be it for today. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like. And if you do like my content, I do highly suggest that you do subscribe. And if you dislike it, go ahead and leave a dislike. And if you want to go ahead and help the channel out, I'll go ahead and have a ton of links down in the description if you do want to help the channel out. So that's going to be it for today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.